they highlighted too. They spent a lot of time talking about integration of corporate and social media streams. So obviously they've been listening to this podcast. We talked about that 3 years ago.
They killed the Magic Quadrant and brought it back based on this podcast.
but what it is interesting now is how they were talking about specifically when media's content's everything, and we know that, but now it's content in context of awareness of where you are and what you're reading and what you're doing and what you're reading
really
it on.
Smart? You know who's smart around this? Charlie Betts.
Yeah.
He's very into text analysis and has been forever.
Yeah. Well, that was another topic they talked about too. They talked about pattern and analytics and how the data growth that we have is just phenomenal. The exabytes that we're talking about, and zettabytes, and yottabytes. I think are the next one coming out.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that Instagram is still going to be available and open to everybody who's not on Facebook?
Now, that is the question, Roy, because there have been situations, I think, when Evernote bought Sketch. All of a sudden you had to have an Evernote account if you wanted to get into the sharing, and then they brought back and they call it now the classic login, right? So, Roy's got the $1 million question, because are they still going to allow you to be, Instagram on your own?
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't matter if you can get one set of big data to talk to a big set of data. Then good to go.
So, I don't want to push products that I like to use, but that's what I do for this show.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do.
Shut up. But I've been a big Instagram fan. I try not to flood anything with it. But another, and I don't know if it's got the power of Instagram, but Vidi is like Instagram for 15-second videos. Mm-hmm. So I think if you mash Twitter and Instagram together, it's Vidi, because it can only be 15 seconds, no more. And another one I use all the time called sound tracking. So it's just 15 seconds of what you're listening to right then and there, saved to your stream for everyone to read. So
Vidi is like the Twitter of video, and then VSnap is like the Facebook of video, because you can do a 60-second VSnap.
And we're like the podcast of real people.
Yeah.
Like if we were real professionals.
So there's another big conference where I should mention too, the Big Data and HPC conference in Boston, Mass, April 27th.
I only know about one conference coming up. All right.
Cha-ching!
I'm just kidding, Hooper. Do you have any good CIO news for us? Any headline stuff?
Is there headline news for CIOs?
Headline!
I tweeted out today, I said we can take the I out of CIO when we take the F out of CFO, the E out of CIO, and the